everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And this is the start of the last week of doing these vlogs for Fiction Falls Academy and Battleathon. And if you watched my last vlog, you'll know at the end of that one, I spinner wheel ended up choosing My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand. There's a couple of other authors that wrote with her. And now I'm here to tell you what I thought of it and what I rated it, because I just finished it. It's kind of late, almost 4 in the morning, and I need to get some sleep. But I want to get all my thoughts out there so I could spin and choose my next book for later. So I figured I'd let you guys know what I thought of My Lady Jane. It was way out of my comfort zone, because originally I did not think I was going to like it very much, because it's supposed to be very similar to The Princess Bride, and I didn't like that movie very much. It was very confusing for me, and I just didn't enjoy the movie. It was just something I wasn't crazy about. So I was hesitant going into this one, but I actually ended up really enjoying it, much more than I thought it would. And because for Battleathon, we can have royal words in the title for bonus points, lady from My Lady Jane qualifies as a royal word. So I was able to count that when I logged it, which is great. So I get an extra 10 bonus points for that. I ended up giving it 4 stars. I wasn't expecting to give it as high a rating as I was. I was thinking originally when I first started, I was thinking maybe a 2-star. But it took me by surprise. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the plot. I enjoyed how the characters all meshed well together, and the plot was rather interesting. Not what I thought was going to happen, but it was a fun time. It was just, I had not very many expectations going into it. I didn't think I was going to like it so much, but in the end, it all came together rather well. And I think it was actually better than The Princess Bride, in my opinion. And because I had such a good time with it, I figured 4 stars would be the perfect rating, which gives me 410 points for Battleathon. And I could definitely tick off on my bingo board of a book out of my comfort zone. So that was fun. And now we're going to end up choosing what my next book is going to be. I'm just going to return My Lady Jane back to KU, because I am done with it. So now let me pull up my spinner wheel. And Ray is very excited to find out what I'm going to read next. So we're about to find out what that next book is going to be as I shuffle a whole bunch of times.
10 times every time.
10 times every time. So let's get ready to spin again. And then whatever book pops up will be my next read for later, because I need to get some sleep. So we're about to find out what that is. Right. There we go. Oh, okay, Pucking Around. I wasn't expecting this one to pop up, but it is in my possibilities for my physical books. Plus, it was a gift from Kaylani for my birthday. So here it is, Pucking Around by Emily Rath. I know this is a wide choose hockey romance, from my understanding, and that's all I really know about this book. But this cover is so pretty. I love the sparkle on the title. And I know there's a second book already out, and then there's a third one that's on pre-order. But I don't want to get the other books just yet until I read this one and see if I like it. So I'm trying my hardest not to buy full series without knowing if I like the writing or the author, if I haven't read from the author before. So I'm going to try and be more conscientious of that. And so I am very excited to give this one a go. I know Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me absolutely loved it. And I know Clint from Reads Readers also loved this. And both of them, well, Kaylani gifted this to me for my birthday this year. And I know Clint really wants me to read this as well because not that long ago he told me that it's one of his favorites and he also wants me to read it. So with Kehlani and Clint endorsing it, I think it's going to be a great time. I'm very excited to dive into this. It will not be now since it's like 4 in the morning and I need sleep. So I will probably read sometime later in the day. I have a therapy appointment first, and then hopefully when that's over, depending on how tired I am, if I'm not too tired, I will be diving right into this. And I am very excited. So I'll give you guys a reading update once I have some read, probably later on today. So I will see you all then. This is the last week for Battleathon and for Fiction Falls Academy. I am so sad that this week is the last week. I can't believe it's all coming to an end so fast. But if you stay tuned for my videos and any of my live shows, we have a live show that is tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my channel. We're going to be discussing our group book, which is A School for Good and Evil, and I am very excited for that. And then Saturday, on the 31st, at 12 p.m. on my channel, we are doing our exit interview reading sprints. So it's so sad that it's coming to an end, but you know, at least we had a great time while it lasted. And let me tell you about I did read a good amount in Pucking Around yesterday. I am now on page 210, chapter 43, and I am really enjoying it so far. I expected this to be White Shoes, and it's not. It's kind of more polyamorous than White Shoes. And so I don't mind that. Doesn't bother me one bit. I'm still enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. I'm not taking it too seriously. I'm just having a fun and enjoying my time reading it. And I definitely have more to go. This is over 500 pages. Like, way over 500 pages. So I'm hoping to get some more reading done today. I have a pizza party for my job downstairs at 12. So I probably won't start reading right away because we're having a pizza party. Every so often we get to do that, and I always enjoy doing it. And then after that, it is triple star day at Starbucks. So Ray and I are planning on hoping to get there to get some triple stars. And like starting since September, we are cutting way back on Starbucks and going once a week instead of multiple times a week. And because we're working on a budget, and budgeting is very important. I need to work on that. And I also need to work on my book buying. So my book buying in Starbucks are probably not going to be nearly as much as you used to see me do. So probably when I do book hauls, it probably won't be very many because I'm trying to work on having money for other things when I really need it. So, which is very important. That I don't want to go broke by the end of the month. So I need to cut back on things, and book buying is one of them, and Starbucks is another. So I'm going to be working on that, and hopefully by the time I get home later, I'm definitely going to try and make some more progress in this because I am enjoying it. I'm having fun with the characters. I felt like the way it started, though, was very cliche. That's what I was looking for, cliche. The very first page was super cliche. However, and then and as it was going on, like the first chapter in itself was like super cliche. But what you gonna do, right? But I am enjoying it, and I'm having fun, and liking what I'm reading. I don't really have a ton of thoughts except for that, so I still got a ways to go. I got some progress to make. So hopefully I will try and get some more reading done later today, and then I could get back to you guys with another reading update. So I will hopefully see you all later on once I have some more reading done. Hey guys, so it has officially probably been like a week since I last gave you an update. Today is Monday, September 2nd. And last week, I did not read much. I just was not in the mood to read. But luckily, I did sprints on my channel on Saturday. It helped me get back in the reading mood a little bit. And then yesterday, on the 1st, I finished pucking around. It took me like forever and a day to read this book. I mean, normally I could finish a book this big in like no time if I'm really feeling it. But this took me like a week or so to get through. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, I was. Because there was a lot of times where I just wasn't in the mood. So I'm glad I finally finished this yesterday on the 1st. Because I am so ready to read a new book. I did enjoy this one though. It's not like I hated it. I did not hate it. Let me just clarify that real quick. That's not why I wasn't in the reading mood. It had nothing to do with the book. It had all to do with me. I did really enjoy it overall. My favorite was Mars. I would totally spend all my time with just Mars. I mean, not that I didn't like the other characters, because I did. It is one of my favorite. Mars was my favorite. So, I love spending time in his POV the most. But overall, it was still an enjoyable book. I had a good time with it. It wasn't like a favorite by any means. Like, I didn't love it. But, you know, I had a pretty decent time with it. So I'm thinking I'll probably go with a 4-star because there had some really good moments in here that I really enjoyed more than other moments. So I think I'm going to land on a solid 4. And because this is the only book in this vlog, you might as well make this a book review, right? So this will be a book review. I'm plucking around instead of a vlog, so to speak. That is all I read for this past week. I had a good time, 4 stars. I don't really have much else to say except for that. But I am glad I am done with the book. I am glad, well, I am a little sad at least that August is over because Fiction Falls Academy is over, Battleathon is over, and unfortunately I could not log this with Battleathon as I did not finish it in time to do so. So I don't remember what my last book was, but whatever that was, I should say, my last book for Battleathon. And so it's a little bit sad that it's all over, but I had a fun time, and now to jump into September's books. So I hope you enjoy this very, very, very short vlog/book review. I hope you had a good time with me. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. I'll see you all in the next one.